Hello, Nari McDiarmid for miningnews.net, and it's great to be speaking again with Ed Turner, Managing Director of Lodestar Minerals, which is an explorer with base metals and gold assets and lithium exposure. But Ed, if we begin with gold, what do you have planned at your recently granted Coolgardie West and your Ned's Creek projects?
Good morning, Naomi. It's good to be back. Yeah, no, we're quite happy now to finally have Coolgardie West granted. We've actually defined two good gold soil anomalies there. We're just in the planning stage with first pass air core drilling, which we hope to get underway within the next 1 to 2 months. We have to do a heritage survey first, but it'll be just fairly basic first pass, a limited program to start with there. That's never been drilled before. And at Ned's Creek, now we've regained the project from a joint venture earlier in this year. We've gone back and we've done an intensive review of all the historic exploration there and discovered that there's 3 or 4 very good targets which still haven't been drilled. So there's been some spectacular gold hits there in the past over a corridor which wraps around a granite intrusion up to sort of 6 kilometres long. So there's gold dispersed over that entire corridor. But there's still some very good geophysical, structural and geochemical targets there to be tested. So we're in the process of planning that drilling as well. So once again, we expect to get that done in the next quarter.
Well, to the north, Ed, and your Earaheedy project, and there's the stunning backdrop behind you from Earaheedy. How's the potential shaping up there?
Very good. Yeah, last year we had some successful first round drilling, intersecting gold up to 8 metres at 1 gram per tonne in new areas that haven't been tested previously, because it's a very large area which is overlain with lots of sand. There's, like you can see in the background, a lot of the time it wasn't explored because it was considered to be too hard. So, but we have done first pass geochemical sampling over about half the project last year and identified 16 new anomalies, which we've been following up on in recent times. We need to tighten up the spacing on those anomalies to better define the soil geochem targets basically for drilling. And we've completed another 2,000 samples which are at the lab now, and then hopefully they will be defining drill targets once again for the next quarter. But it's still fairly early days. It's a very underexplored base metal and gold project.
Well, Ed, you've mentioned the anomalies at your fingertips and how you're trying to narrow down some drill targets. What are you aiming to achieve before the end of this year?
Well, at least one good round of drilling. I'm not sure how many of those targets will come up and be worthy of drilling in the short term, and whether it be air core or sea drilling. But at least one round of drilling, maybe 2 before the end of the year, and then we'll keep going from there. Each time you do a drilling program, you learn a hell of a lot more, because we don't know what's under the cover often. We're building up that picture of exactly what the geological controls of mineralisation are. And there's multiple styles of mineralisation, it appears, at this stage. But yeah, 1 to 2 more rounds of drilling before the end of this year.
Well, Ed, finally, how would you sum up Lodestar to a potential investor?
The sky's the limit. So once again, the grassroots exploration, we're getting sniffs of mineralisation in many locations. So you've just got to go through the process of, doing your geochem, doing your geophysical inter, doing your drilling, and then putting all the pieces of the jigsaw puzzle together. But we do believe that Earaheedy in particular has a potential to host a large zinc-lead deposits like the Rumble have at the Chinook at the other side of the Earaheedy Basin. Also potential for VMS style mineralisation like at Degrasser. And I'm pretty confident now we could have intrusive copper gold style mineralisation in parts of the project as well. So we're finding a lot more volcanic rocks as we go along, which haven't been mapped previously. So that's very exciting for us.
Fantastic. Well, Ed, thanks very much for taking the time to catch up today.
My pleasure, Nari.